Hey everyone! Today we're going on a super fun culinary adventure around the world. Get ready to explore the most rare and unbelievably expensive foods out there. We're talking about ingredients so exclusive most people will only ever dream of tasting them. From the depths of the ocean to the highest mountaintops, we're searching for the most elusive delicacies on this planet. Some of these foods are so rare they're practically extinct. Can you guess what they are? We'll discover the fascinating stories behind these rare treats, like how they're made, why they're so expensive, and what makes them so special. Get ready to be amazed because things are about to get seriously delicious and maybe a little bit weird. First up, we're diving into the luxurious world of caviar with Almas caviar. This isn't your average fish eggs, guys. Almas caviar is the rarest and most expensive caviar in the world, and it comes with a price tag that'll make your jaw drop. We're talking thousands of dollars for just a tiny spoonful. So what makes Almas caviar so special? Well, it's all about the beluga sturgeon. These ancient fish are found in the Caspian Sea and they can live for over 100 years. But here's the catch. Only a tiny percentage of beluga sturgeon produce the pale, golden eggs that are prized as Almas caviar. These eggs are like tiny pearls, with a smooth, buttery flavor that melts in your mouth. It's said to have a delicate, nutty taste that's totally unique. Almas caviar is traditionally served on its own with minimal accompaniments to let its pure flavor shine through. Can you imagine trying a spoonful of this liquid gold? It's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But for now, let's just dream about it and move on to our next rare food adventure. Next, we're digging into the world of truffles, but not just any truffles. We're talking about white truffles. These rare and highly sought-after fungi grow underground near the roots of oak trees, and they're notoriously difficult to find. Imagine this. Truffle hunters and their trusty dogs, usually trained Italian water dogs, venturing into the forests of Italy in search of these culinary treasures. It's like a delicious treasure hunt, but instead of gold, they're searching for these pungent, earthy delights. White truffles are prized for their intense aroma and unique flavor, which is often described as earthy, musky, and slightly garlicky. They're incredibly delicate and have a very short shelf life, which adds to their exclusivity. Chefs around the world go crazy for white truffles. They shave them paper-thin over pasta, risotto, eggs, and even meat to add a touch of luxury and an explosion of flavor. But be prepared to pay a hefty price. White truffles can cost thousands of dollars per pound. Hold on to your hats, spice lovers, because we're about to explore the world of saffron. This vibrant red spice is often called red gold because it's literally worth more than its weight in gold. But what makes saffron so incredibly expensive? Well, it all comes down to the labor-intensive harvesting process. Saffron is actually the tiny stigmas, or threads, of a special type of crocus flower. And guess what? Each flower only produces a few threads of saffron, and they have to be harvested by hand very carefully. It takes thousands of flowers to produce just a single ounce of saffron. That's a whole lot of flowers. Saffron is grown in several countries, including Iran, Spain, and India, and it's been a prized spice for centuries. It has a distinct floral aroma and a slightly bitter, honey-like flavor that adds a beautiful golden hue to dishes. Saffron is used in all sorts of cuisines, from Spanish paella to Indian biryani to Swedish sweetbreads. Get ready for this one, guys, because it's a unique delicacy. We're talking about bird's nest soup, a soup made from the nests of certain species of swiftlet birds. Yes, you heard that right. Bird's nests. These aren't your average twigs and straw nests, though. These swiftlets build their nests using their own saliva, which hardens into a gelatinous, translucent material. The nests are typically found in caves in Southeast Asia, and harvesting them is a dangerous job. Bird's nest soup is a delicacy in Chinese cuisine, where it's believed to have medicinal properties and is often served at special occasions. The nests themselves don't have much flavor, but they have a unique, gelatinous texture that's prized in the soup. The nests are carefully cleaned and then simmered in broth, often with chicken or other ingredients, to create a delicate, savory soup. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it's a fascinating example of how different cultures value unique and rare ingredients. Next up, we're heading to Japan for a taste of fugu, the infamous puffer fish that's as deadly as it is delicious. You guys, this fish contains a powerful neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, which is deadly to humans if ingested. So, why on earth would anyone risk their life to eat it? Well, fugu is considered a delicacy in Japan, and it's said to have a unique, delicate flavor that's unlike anything else. But here's the catch. Only highly trained and licensed chefs are legally allowed to prepare fugu. These chefs undergo years of rigorous training to learn how to properly remove the poisonous parts of the fish and prepare it safely for consumption. Even with all the precautions, there's still a small risk associated with eating fugu, which adds to its allure for some. Fugu is typically served as sashimi, thinly sliced and arranged artfully on a plate, or as part of a multi-course meal. It's said to have a slightly sweet, delicate flavor that's both intriguing and exhilarating. Would you be brave enough to try this deadly delicacy? Calling all coffee lovers. Get ready to meet Kopi Luwak, the world's most expensive coffee, and it has a very unique production process. This coffee starts with coffee cherries eaten by civet cats, small nocturnal mammals that live in Southeast Asia. Civet cats have a keen sense of smell and a taste for the best coffee cherries. They eat the cherries whole, but their digestive systems can't break down the coffee beans inside. The beans ferment inside the civet's digestive tract, which is believed to give Kopi Luwak its unique flavor. The beans are then collected from the civet's droppings. Yes, you read that right. Cleaned, roasted, and ground just like regular coffee. Kopi Luwak is known for its smooth, less bitter flavor with hints of chocolate and caramel. It's a highly sought-after coffee, but it's also quite controversial. Due to its high demand, some civet cats are kept in captivity in inhumane conditions to produce Kopi Luwak, raising ethical concerns. If you're curious to try it, make sure to source it from ethical and sustainable producers. Hold on to your coffee mugs because we're about to explore the world of black ivory coffee, another rare and incredibly expensive coffee with an unusual production method. This time, elephants are involved. Similar to Kopi Luwak, black ivory coffee beans are digested and naturally processed by animals. But instead of civets, it's elephants. The beans are fed to elephants in Thailand, where they digest the coffee cherries and then, well, you know, nature takes its course. The elephant's digestive enzymes break down the coffee beans' proteins, which is said to reduce bitterness and create a smoother, more flavorful cup of coffee. The beans are then collected, cleaned, roasted, and brewed just like regular coffee. Black ivory coffee is incredibly rare and expensive, partly due to the small yield and the labor-intensive process. It's said to have a unique flavor profile with notes of chocolate, cherry, and a hint of spice. Get ready to meet the most metal chicken on the planet, the Ayam Cemani chicken. This breed of chicken from Indonesia is unlike any chicken you've ever seen before. Why? Because it's completely black. And I mean completely. From its feathers and skin to its meat, bones, and even its internal organs. The Ayam Cemani's striking black coloration is due to a genetic condition called fibromelanosis, which causes an excess of melanin, the pigment that gives skin, hair, and feathers their color. It's like the goth rocker of the chicken world. While its appearance might seem unusual, the Ayam Cemani is highly prized in Indonesia for its meat, which is said to have a slightly gamier flavor than regular chicken. It's also believed to have special mystical powers in some cultures. Ayam Cemani chickens are relatively rare, even in Indonesia, and their unique appearance makes them a sought-after breed among poultry enthusiasts and collectors. Imagine having a flock of these all-black beauties strutting around your backyard. Prepare to be amazed by the Densuke watermelon, a rare and incredibly expensive watermelon that's practically royalty in the world of fruit. These watermelons are grown only in Hokkaido, Japan, and they're known for their distinctive dark green rind, almost black in color, and their incredibly sweet, juicy flesh. What makes Densuke watermelons so special? Well, it's a combination of factors, including the unique climate and soil conditions in Hokkaido, the limited growing season, and the meticulous care taken by the farmers who cultivate them. Only a small number of Densuke watermelons are produced each year, and they're often sold at auctions, where they can fetch thousands of dollars for a single melon. That's one pricey watermelon. Densuke watermelons are prized for their perfect round shape, their thin rind, and their exceptionally sweet flavor, which is said to be richer and more complex than regular watermelons. It's definitely a luxurious treat. Last but not least, we're ending our culinary adventure with a cheesy twist. Moose cheese! Yes, you heard that right, cheese made from moose milk. This unusual cheese is made in Sweden, where moose are raised on a small number of farms. Moose milk is incredibly rich and creamy, even more so than cow's milk, which makes it ideal for cheese making. However, milking a moose is no easy feat. Moose are much taller than cows, and they only produce milk for a few months out of the year. Moose cheese is a rare and delicacy, and it's produced in limited quantities. It's said to have a unique flavor profile that's both tangy and slightly sweet. With a creamy texture, it's definitely a cheese for adventurous eaters. Wow! You guys, we just explored some of the most rare and expensive foods in the world. Can you believe some of these delicacies actually exist? From glowing fish eggs to coffee beans that have been, well, processed by animals, we've seen it all. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling super adventurous after this culinary journey. Which of these rare foods would you be brave enough to try? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed our delicious adventure, and subscribe for more fun food explorations. Thanks for watching.